Hey everyone, and in this video, I'll be covering everything you need to know about using a VPN with Fanduel in 2025, including why it doesn't work anymore, what changed behind the scenes, and what that means if you're trying to access your account while traveling or from a restricted state. So first up, if you've heard that you can just connect to a VPN, spoof your location, and start placing bets on Fanduel, unfortunately, that's no longer the case. Fanduel now uses two types of advanced location tracking, GeoComply and GeoGuard, and between the two, they've made it nearly impossible to access the platform with any VPN, even the top providers like NordVPN, ExpressVPN, or Surfshark. What makes this so effective is that it doesn't just look at your IP address anymore. It actually checks things like GPS data, device-level location services, and even whether you're using software that tries to fake your physical location. So if you're thinking of trying to get around it, here's the bottom line: it won't work. And even worse, if you do try to log in from an unsupported location, using one of these tools, you're putting your account at risk. That includes things like suspended access, frozen funds, or even a permanent ban. Now, even though VPNs can't unlock Fanduel anymore, that doesn't mean they've stopped being useful. NordVPN, for example, still works really well for things like accessing region-locked content, keeping your connection private on public Wi-Fi, or downloading torrents securely. Here's a simple example. Let's say you're in the US and want to stream Harry Potter on Netflix, but it's not available in the US library. All you do is open NordVPN, connect to a UK server, refresh Netflix, and suddenly the full Harry Potter collection shows up. So for streaming, this can be a really helpful tool, especially if you travel often or just want access to a wider selection of shows and movies. And as always, if you're considering NordVPN or any of the others I mentioned, you'll find links in the description that include any current discounts or coupons so you can get the best deal available. So if you are thinking about using NordVPN, here's a quick overview of what it actually offers. First, there's threat protection. This runs in the background and helps block ads, trackers, and even stops you from downloading malware by mistake. It works whether the VPN is on or off, which is a huge plus if you want a little extra peace of mind while browsing. Then there's something called MeshNet. This lets you create a secure, private connection between your own devices, even if they're on different networks. So for example, if you want to access your home PC while traveling, this gives you a way to do that securely without opening up ports or using third-party tools. You can also use NordVPN on up to 10 devices at once, which is a nice step up from the typical 5-device limit a lot of VPNs have. And with over 7,800 servers in more than 160 countries, it's easy to find a fast and stable connection, whether you're streaming, gaming, or just browsing. Now, if NordVPN isn't quite what you're looking for, there are a couple of really solid alternatives that might fit better depending on what your priorities are. ExpressVPN is probably the most consistent option if speed and simplicity are what matter most to you. It's incredibly easy to use, and out of all the VPNs I've tested, it tends to offer the most reliable performance, especially for things like streaming, torrenting, gaming, or just staying private online. You also get access to servers in over 100 countries, which gives you plenty of flexibility if you need to connect from different parts of the world. On the other hand, if you're after something more budget-friendly, Surfshark is a great way to go. One of the standout features is that you can connect unlimited devices with a single subscription, which is perfect if you've got a lot of phones, laptops, or family members you want to cover. It also includes useful tools like split tunneling, a kill switch, and ad blocking, all built in. And right now, it supports over 100 countries, so coverage is strong there too. So just to recap, if you're trying to use a VPN to access Fanduel from an unsupported location, that unfortunately won't work anymore. Fanduel now uses technologies like GeoComply and GeoGuard that can detect VPNs and GPS spoofing, even from top providers like NordVPN, ExpressVPN, or Surfshark. And trying to bypass that could put your account at risk, including getting locked out or banned altogether. That said, VPNs like Nord are still great for things like watching region-locked content, protecting your data on public Wi-Fi, or downloading torrents safely. And if you want a faster or more simplified experience, ExpressVPN is a great option for that. Or if you're looking for the best value and want to connect as many devices as you like, Surfshark is worth considering too. All three VPNs include a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you'll find links in the description to their best current offers in case you want to check those out. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop those down in the comments below, as I love getting to answer as many of those as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.